Okay, there we go. Mic's working. Good. Let's let people know we're live and play some video games. Oh yeah, I'm getting some music too. Let me pop open some YouTube and we'll listen to... What are we gonna listen to? What's good music? I don't know what good music is. Never heard it before. I do see a YouTube video here. Is Elon Musk the smartest man of all time? Wow. Oh my god. I just want to listen to music, man. I don't know what's good. I don't know what I'm like in the mood for, you know? I've been listening to chill stuff at work, so I don't really want to listen to like, you know, relaxing PS1 music or something. You know, that sounds like a good thing. I don't know. I'm gonna try to find something else. Not sure what I want to listen to. I guess I'll think about it. Alright, I'll just finish posting the link some places. Alright, anyways. Let's get some music going real quick. Whatever is good, I don't know. What about... Like... No, I don't want dubstep music. Thank you, YouTube. It's kind of you. Alright, how about Summer Nintendo? Oh god, that's loud. Hopefully that's a decent volume. Maybe a little bit loud, still. Okay, anyways. Here is Minecraft. It's a video game. And where we left off, you know, we had some stuff going. We have some sugarcane. We have the battery and the furnace generator. So we had sort of infinite power, basically. Considering we can just keep dumping wood into furnaces and making charcoal. And we went to the nether. Now, I made this little contraption in my own time. I was experimenting with like automatic tree farming stuff. And while it works, it's also way slower than just planting 9 trees and cutting them down with vein miner. But it is fully automatic. It has a block placer and it puts the tree down, right? And then nothing happens until the tree grows, and then the observer, which is like a block update detector, pulses, and it sends out a signal that makes these all break down the tree instantly, and then the signal is delayed to place another sapling so it doesn't get broken by the block placer, and then the sapling goes down and it just does it again. it does work. This is a fully functional automatic tree farm. It's just really slow, and there's no point. And then this, it turns out, okay, so you can turn these off and on, right? And it turns out if you leave it like this, any blocks you place in front of it just constantly get broken. I thought you had to toggle these with like a pulse. And that also means I could probably just turn these on. No, I can't turn these on because it'll break the sapling. But yeah, so what I was doing is I went and filled this up with lava, and I was just getting obsidian because this can break obsidian. So I was just like putting lava down and doing that. But yeah, I didn't know these worked like that. So these are kind of like amazing, especially for automation stuff. You don't need a clock or anything. You just leave it open and it just mines everything that you put in front of it. It's pretty nice. It's pretty good. But yeah, you know, we've hollowed out a lot of area here now. Slowly chewing through all of the nearby white antimatter for everything. It would be nice if I could set up like an automatic antimatter mining device somehow. Like, I feel like I could probably rig these guys up with like a sticky piston or two, right? And it like pushes a block of redstone next to it that activates it, and it eats the thing, and then we could maybe attach it to an ender chest. I don't know if you can push those, but I mean, you know, there's some ideas there, and we could just let it run in a direction until it unloads itself. I don't know. I'm not sure what kind of auto mining features we have available, but we do have quests we can do. And right now, if we make some grass and fertilizer, diammonium phosphate, what? Urea. I only have to make this once because it makes 8 fertilizer, but... Oh, okay. This is nitrogen and 4 hydrogen? Where does nitrogen come from? Okay, well, we get nitrogen from the loot boxes. That's right! The mob farm. We can set up a mob farm now. I totally forgot about that. Why don't we do that? Well, we need dirt, but that's why we don't do that. Dirt is actually kind of hard to make. I don't suppose there's like barrels. Yeah, no, there's... Dirt's kind of rough. Dirt ball? No. See, the problem with dirt is we need kaolinite chemical, which is just annoying to make. The water isn't bad, silicon dioxide's not bad, the aluminum oxide is kind of annoying. But we do get it from obsidian, and I think that was why I was getting a bunch of obsidian, to get aluminum oxide, or whatever it is. And I believe I actually got, like, a ton of it already. Yeah, I have 253 up here. Okay, so... to make kaolinite, we're gonna need all the aluminum oxide, extra well, we get tons of silicon dioxide from obsidian. I also have a ton of that. Let's just pull it all out. So silicon dioxide, aluminum oxide, and we're also gonna need water. Ooh, melon. That's not bad. That would be like a quicker way of getting water than trying to break down other stuff and then craft it. It'd be less of a pain. It just grows some melon. Triglyceride. That's just a lot of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. So that's, I mean, we have a lot of that. Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and empty some stuff first, like the wood and the netherrack, all that fun stuff. Put the saplings away. Hey, what's up, Spooky? Welcome. How you doing? Carbon, hydrogen, and Oxygen. Okay, we are going to make triglyceride. I didn't mean to make two, but, you know, whatever. Playing Delta. Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna play that tomorrow. I figure, like, you and a bunch of other people were saying you guys wanted to play it first. So I'm like, okay, you guys can play it, right? You'll play it today and you get to experience the game and everything and you don't get it spoiled. And then tomorrow or Sunday or whatever, I'll play the game. And then there you go. Then you can watch somebody else's playthrough and not get spoiled on the game. And maybe I'll see content that you didn't see. And there you go. There you go. So that's why I'm playing Minecraft today. Yeah. Because I do want to play it myself, but I figured I'd wait a little bit. Just do it tomorrow or something. Ah, okay, yes, we can dissolve this to gold. Yo. It only gave 4 ingots worth, but, you know. That's better than no ingots worth. I'm happy for the gold. But yeah, I mean, the music's always going to be the best part of his video games because he's a really good composer more than anything. Regardless of if you enjoy his writing or whatever else he'd do, his music is fucking baller. It's really good music. Did we not just make a thing? Oh, we already had one oh, wait, where do these come from? We already had one in a drawer. They come from wool, so if we get some sheep somehow... Oh wait, no, we made like a... Why did I put them away? Am I crazy? I think I'm just losing my mind. We must have made it for something else and I just had one sitting in a drawer. And it like auto put it away. Alright, so we got triglyceride. Now if we just get... let's see... Seed, pumpkin seed, melon, and beetroot. Oh, you know what? I think I made some for beetroot. I wonder what pumpkins give us, besides seed bullet. Pumpkins dissolve into... Oh, this. Lots of carbon and hydrogen. Okay, so pumpkins are just a good source of that stuff. As our melon. Now, oh, the melon slices don't turn into anything. It's the melon cube. Turns into this, and 1% of the time you get water and sucrose. I mean, I might as well just do the pumpkins instead, right? I think pumpkins were like a higher drop rate. No, it's just 50%. Okay, so it's the same. But pumpkin, you don't have to like turn the melon slices back into melon. So why don't we just do pumpkin instead? I need sucrose. I didn't mean to do 2, but whatever. All right. Pumpkin. And pumpkin. There we go. So we're gonna farm this up a little bit. Try to get a couple pumpkins going. Well, there's one already. And this will be helpful. That whatever thing it turns into, kookaburratin or whatever it's called. It's not the most useful thing. It doesn't do anything besides just break down into a ton of carbon and hydrogen and stuff, but that's fine. We also need a good source of oxygen. Because we tend to get less oxygen than we do other stuff. Like the mineral that the pumpkins are going to turn into gives us like 40 hydrogen, like 30 carbon or whatever it was, and then like 8 oxygen. So we kind of need a good source of oxygen, you know? At least I'll replenish my... Oh, you know what? Carbon, duh, that's just gonna turn straight into, like, diamonds. So that's actually a pretty handy thing to get from these. Automating... Oh, you know what? Automating pumpkins might not be a bad idea. I wonder if we can get, like, some sort of growth accelerator, you know? Like a sprinkler. Okay. I think this one consumes bone meal, so it's a bit expensive to use. I think. There could be a different sprinkler I'm thinking of that consumes bone meal. And oh, there are growth crystals from Tiny Progressions. I forgot about these. Okay, so if we get into a little bit of do a little bit of trolling and brew some potions, and then just make some bone blocks and prismarine. Okay, we can make prismarine. It's pretty complex, but we can do it. We need cobalt. We have a source of aluminum. Oxygen is common. And for this, we need beryllium, silicon. Where's beryllium come from? Polished granite. Oh, okay, 26%. That's not that bad. That's pretty good. We should actually be able to make this pretty soon if we put our mind to it. And then... Oh, you don't actually upgrade them. You just make the tier 2 without tier 1. We're gonna need nether stars for that guy, though. That's not gonna happen for a while. And then you do upgrade tier 2 into tier 3, though. Minecraft. Yes, indeed. What's up, Victorian? I'm playing some more Antimatter Chemistry, so we get to do chemical compounds and such to make items in this basically skyblock world. Right now I'm getting some pumpkins because they give a lot of carbon and hydrogen when you break them down. And then they give like some oxygen. I need to find a good thing to break down for oxygen. Playing gas station sim? I haven't heard about that one. What is gas station simulator? Is it like My Summer Car at all, or is it just something else completely? Also, let me know if the music's like really quiet. I can turn it up a little bit more if it's too quiet. Okay, there's 24. We should get on average about like half of that. You own and build up a gas station in rural desert Cali in the 70s. Oh, speaking of, another simulation game, Coin Game. The Coin Game has a survival mode in it now. And I was thinking about maybe, I don't own the game, but I might be able to pick it up for cheap or something. I don't know how much it costs, but that might be a fun stream once. In-depth shop game fun. Been in there for a long time? Oh, I thought it was like a new thing. All right, never mind. Well, it's new to me. I'm behind the times. Yeah, let's break these down. And then, yeah, 32 carbon. So, really, every 2, on average, every 4 pumpkins gives enough for a stack of carbon. And you need 8 stacks, so 8 times 4 is 32? I guess that's how that works. Like 32 pumpkins should give you enough carbon on average for a diamond. That's not bad. Especially if we set up some plant auto farming stuff. Not 100% certain how I'm gonna mess with that, but we'll figure it out one day. Yeah, dude. Play the VR games. Oh, you wish it wasn't hot? Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunate. Today was a weird day. Like, it was really sunny, but there were some, like, clouds. Like, there was I don't know if they were clouds or if they were smoke, because I think there's been some more fires around here lately. But the sun was just, like, perfectly obscured while the sky was, like, almost clear around it. So it was just, like, really strange looking. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Just a couple weeks, you'll get there. One of these days, it'll stop being so hot out. Maybe. Hopefully. Okay, what are we making? Because I already lost track of whatever. I'm gonna save this growth crystal recipe for later, because that would actually help a ton for auto crop farms. What are we doing? I don't know. Let's follow the quest. We're trying to make grass and fertilizer, which we need some shit for. Nitrogen and hydrogen, oxygen and carbon. That's not terrible. Those are all pretty basic stuff. And then kaolinite is aluminum, silicon dioxide, and water. Okay. Right, we need water. I have a ton of hydrogen. I need to figure out a good way to get oxygen. Because we don't have nearly as much of that for making water with. And I think it's 2 hydrogen per oxygen, right? H2O, not HO2. Gonna drink me up some of that HO2. Let's see what gives us oxygen. 5, 2 of it. Well, silicon dioxide, of course. Wait, can we get this from a lot of stuff? I wonder... I might just start throwing cobblestone in, because I think that gives a lot of silicon dioxide. Okay, so oxygen. Oh, there's an electrolyzer. Oh, that's cool. Wait, can I just... Is there an... Okay, here we go. Wait, no. That's... No. Potassium nitrate, aluminum oxide. Well, yeah, the oxides, of course. Sucrose isn't bad. It's 11 oxygen. I'm still gonna end up with, like, a huge surplus of, other things. Although it does give us 2-to-1 hydrogen and oxygen, so it can directly become water without having a big pileup of hydrogen. So does starch. Yeah, honestly, sucrose is probably a better one to do than the pumpkins, because it gives us a direct... Okay, lapis has a lot of oxygen in it, but I don't think we can just grow lapis. I don't know about that one. I mean, there's villager trades, but you know what? I wonder if we could... How do you even get a villager in the first place? Because if we could get a villager... That's not gonna happen. But if we could get a villager and trade for emeralds, and then use emeralds to maybe trade for other stuff, that would be a cool little deal. But, you know, such is life. Anyway, let's make some water. I wonder if there's a faster combiner, or like a different machine that can combine faster. All right, there's a stack of water, and now we can make kaolinite. wonder if we can get sponge or clay more renewably. The marl, I mean, the atom is a dimension, so eventually we'll be able to just go dig up a bunch of that, and then boom, problem solved. But I wonder about sponges, because that would also give calcium carbonate. That'd be cool. I don't know if we can just find sponges anywhere, though. Okay, so aluminum oxide, silicon dioxide, and water. And there we go, we can make a ton of this, so that's good. We'll make a whole stack, probably, and then see what else to do. Oh wait, I only have one stack of water, never mind. I lied. We're gonna make half a stack. And then it just... I need more water. Wait, cellulose. Can we get that from, we already have some of that? Oh, we have a ton. There we go. Yeah, it's really cool that Chapter 2 of Deltarune is finally out. It's been a long time since Deltarune Chapter 1. It was, he made Chapter 1 like 3 or 4 years ago? I think 3 years ago. But it could be even longer. I don't know. It's been a while. I'm honestly surprised at how long it's been, considering, like, I think they're still working in Game Maker, and they had the game engine and everything set up, but I don't know, maybe they're doing some wacky stuff and they needed to, like, make things from scratch for Chapter 2, I would imagine. Even then, though, it's Game Maker. Like, how does it take that long? I don't know. It's probably the writing and stuff mostly, and, like, planning out where the story's gonna go. It's probably what took the longest. All right, dirt. Oh, we make 4 dirt at a time, too. That's fantastic. So this should make us 2 stacks of dirt, actually, which is pretty cool. But how do we get grassy dirt? Because we specifically need... Oh, it's the same recipe. You just got to make sure you target the right thing. All right. I'm only going to do... 1. Because that's all we need right now. I'll think about what to make later. If we get a bunch of grass, though, we could get passive animal spawning. That might not be a bad idea to just do. But fertilizer we can get from this other shit. I'm pretty sure we have potassium chloride. Pretty sure. So carbon, oxygen, and nitrogen, hydrogen. So 2 hydrogen. I should have some nitrogen. Yeah, there it is. 28. Not a lot, but enough. Carbon. I don't have much oxygen. Where is my... Is it cellulose? No, I think it's the sucrose. Yeah. As much as I don't want to, we might want to cut down at least one of our sugar canes because we want to get more sucrose. It's a nice source of oxygen and such. All right, let's do it. They're 20 blocks tall right now. There you go. There's the official count on our sugar cane. Now we know. All right, there we go. That just pumps out these basic elements. Okay, cool. Unlock. So we need to make urea. So let's make some amide. Let's use like 8 nitrogen. And that is, what the hell is this made out of? Hydrogen. Okay, there's 8 of that. Now we can use it to make urea. carbon, oxygen? Yeah. Just 4 urea. Now we need ammonium, hydrogen, and phosphate. This is just phosphorus and oxygen. I believe I have some phosphorus. I was correct in my analysis. Make like 8 of it. Don't want to go too crazy and use up all my phosphorus in case I need it for something else. Next, we need to make ammonium. So we need more of our nitrogen and hydrogen. And we'll use 8 of it for this. Okay, now we can make diammonium phosphate. There's that. And now all we need is the potassium chloride, which we should have some of. Oh, we got a ton of it. Put the basic elements away. There we go. All right, and now we go ahead and make ourselves some fertilizer. Very pog. Two dandelions. Use fertilizer on grass to get flowers. And then flowers do not break down into anything. But if you turn them into dye and then dissolve dye, lead iodide. Ooh, a form of lead and iodine. That's pretty cool. I don't know how easy it is to sort of loop, like getting the flowers and turning them into lead. I don't know if it's a very reliable method, but I mean, it's a source of lead and iodine. That's things we did not have before. A small victory, but a victory. We should probably make more grass, honestly, because I want to get some, if I can get some passive animals going, that would be kind of cool. Kaolinite, water. I put away the other stuff. I'm gonna save 16 kaolinite. Oh, is it not? Oh, it's cellulose. Right. Smellulose. There we go. All right, now we have a stack of grass. That should be plenty for now. So we will go... I don't remember exactly how far away it has to be for passive animals to spawn. I think I'm gonna go south, so it's like a clear line of sight and I can see when they show up. We should also just make a bunch of fence so they don't escape into the wide world of nothing. Because they'll probably just run off as soon as they appear. So let's fix that. Okay, we need wood, and we need stick. Oh, sweet. Okay. We're not gonna use all 64 grass blocks over here, but you know, we'll figure it out. Oh, I should make a fence gate as well. That way I can get in and out without letting the animals free. Here we go. All right, so let's go. We're 2 chunks away right now. Oh man, how far do you gotta go for passive animals? I should just look this up, honestly. Because if I build it too close, it's going to be really annoying. Minecraft. Passive mob spawn. Spawn. No. Yes, natural generation animals? No. Alright, I think they behave just like regular mobs for spawning. So passive mobs, there we go. No, that's just a list of them. Okay. Spawning. Yeah, so I think passive mobs spawn the same way as hostile mobs, like with the same rules, but it's just light instead of dark for them to spawn in grass. So we just need to be like a couple chunks away. Like right here is probably fine. There's maybe like a 3x3 of these 3x3s. I don't know if passive mobs can spawn in this dimension, or if like all mob spawns are suppressed, but I'm gonna take a shot, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay, we can afford to go further. But 9x9 is already more grass than we have, actually. I just realized. Guess we are gonna use all the grass. I lied. There you go. Alright, so that's that. And then it says use fertilizer on grass. These are not dandelions, though. Please give me dandelion. I don't want these other trash flowers. No. I need the dandelion. I simply must have it. Hello from PS5. Where are you on PS5? What are you doing over there? That's not a dandelion. There's one. I think we need 4. Fuck. Oh, this quest sucks. Oh, we need 2. Shit. Do I still have what I need to make more fertilizer? I don't know. I guess we're about to find out. Fertilizer. You. Wait. Oh no, fertilizer's not cellulose. Fertilizer is the phosphate and the urea. Alright, there we go. PS5, PC is doing check disk. Was that triggered by Deltarune? Is that part of the metagame aspect now? It makes your computer check disk. Gaster himself shows up and check disks your computer. Honestly, I'm just really looking forward to seeing more like hidden details in Deltarune Chapter 2. I want to know more about, like, that weird fucking building in the first chapter that's, like, off to the south and you can hear, like, fucked up noises coming from it. But it's not part of the main game whatsoever, and it never gets even addressed. Like, I want another clue about that place. That's cool. I want that. It needs piss. You have no interest in Deltarune. I thought you said you were gonna play it. Or was that somebody else? I could have swore you mentioned playing it. Who? Ah, okay. Speaking of music, I'm gonna turn this up a little bit because it's kind of low. I don't, you know, I think the story's kind of alright. It's not bad. It's cool that there's, like, a little cast of main characters to get invested in instead of having the faceless protagonist and that's it. Like, you actually have some protagonists that do stuff. I appreciate that part. Right, I thought you had mentioned, like, you weren't gonna watch because you're gonna be playing. I must have saw somebody else's post and mixed it up with you because my brain is dumb. My head gets dumb, the brain gets smart. I don't know, something like that. This keyboard sucks! Oh, brother, this keyboard stinks! What is stinky about your keyboard? What did it do? Or is it just like a generic membrane keyboard from like the dollar store? Or is it the like little baby man keyboard that like sits on the controller? Or is it like a virtual keyboard and you're typing on your screen? There's so many possibilities. We will never know. Oh yeah, yeah. No, virtual keyboards are always god-awful. Even the Windows virtual keyboard that kind of just tries to mimic a regular keyboard is still pretty fucking bad. You cannot escape the bad keyboard simulations. Okay, so these are like dye flowers. Dye flowers. Oh, we got some fertilizers reward. Who would have guessed? And now with purple, yellow, antimatter, and polished granite, we get 64 beryl, 64 chromium, and 32 vanadium. And we can start making, I guess, emeralds. And then we upgrade our cobblestone generator. Oh, the deep dark! That's what we were gonna do. Maybe I should wait until we get to the quest real quick so I can just get the rewards for it. Because, I mean, a couple stacks of torches is kind of nice. Ooh. Traveler's goggles with night vision. That sounds dope if we're going to the deep dark. I mean, also Slowfall could be nice, but I think the night vision is probably the best. Oh, and we got, okay, so we could do, okay, I should do Melon. Anyway, there's a quest for it. And then, okay, cool. So we can get goggles for night vision, a cloak for Slowfall, and then give ourselves like a knapsack for storing more items. You didn't get until now. It's okay, you didn't miss too much. I've just been slowly making some grass and dandelions, and now we're getting closer to the deep dark. And I think I'm gonna just do all these quests so I can get the rewards for it. Ooh, we get a dev knoll as well. That's awesome. That's perfect because we can dump all the cobblestone we get out of the deep dark. It's not light, no, but it makes it easier for you guys to see it on the stream because otherwise everything is dark and it's annoying. You know, I like having night vision. Yeah, we don't need a hang glider for the deep dark, so that quest doesn't really matter. All right, so purple, we need iodine. And that's where the yellow flowers come into play for the lead iodide. So I'm beginning to see where this is going. Let's get 8 dye. Let's put it in here. Oh shit, that's a lot. And then yeah, break this apart. There's and iodine. The PS5 has less delay. That's the blast processing. Obviously. All right, but you see here I have 1.4 thousand or 1400 antimatter. I did a little mining off stream. I was gonna do more, but then I got lazy. Okay, there's the purple. It gives us cooked bacon, yummy. And then yellow comes from sulfur, which we should have a little bit of. How do we not have any sulfur yet? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm just blind. We have a ton of it. It's almost no delay, Jesus. Your guess is as good as mine, honestly. Tinkerforge means Dura means nothing. What? Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? Ooh, 5 loot crates. Bam. It's a lot of stuff. Alright, now we need polished granite. So let's just go dump some silicon dioxide in the system. Level it on cactus. Level what on cactus? What are we talking about? Oh, night vision thing shreds your helmet's durability. Yeah, but it's not a tinker helmet, right? It's like a special goggles thing. Right? Like, I don't think we can repair it. That's not like a tinker doohickey. Yeah, it's like a separate item. Oh, it goes on the... Okay, so wait, it's an upgrade, you're saying. Like, the Traveler's Goggles are an upgrade for a tinker helmet. I've never seen these items before, so you'll have to forgive me for not knowing this. What mod are... Those aren't from Tinker's Construct, right? I've never seen those before. Also, I don't think we have Tinker armor. Oh, we do. Never mind. Construct's Armory. All right, no, that makes it easy. Yeah, we can just level it up and fill it with Unbreaking. Nice. That's pretty cool. I like the idea. Ooh, chocolate helmet. It's got 2 durability. It's tasty and uplifting. Well, there's some new modifiers in here, like subterranean and petrovidity. So we're gonna have to figure out what those do. All right. Granite's done. Here's a stack. An iron furnace? Oh, Tiny Progressions has the upgradable furnaces, right? Or iron furnace. It doesn't become anything else. Okay, it's just an iron furnace. But it does have an iron furnace, which is, I guess, better than a regular furnace. 48%. Yo, it's getting there. Okay, this is handy to have. I wonder if it's 4 times as fast as a regular furnace, since it takes 4 furnaces. Or if it's just like the same, but has more output room. It's worse. Oh, time to cry. What you do is get cobalt armor because it makes you move faster. Oh, it's bugged. Okay. So it's supposed to be good, but that could be deliberate. I've seen other mod packs where they deliberately like nerf certain things. They could have nerfed it on purpose. You never know. All right, so now we need 64 barrel. Which we're gonna have to make. Yeah. From beryllium and stuff. And I think that's why we made granite is for beryllium. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna need a lot. We need 3 times... Okay, it's... Every 4 stacks of granite, on average, will give us 1 stack of beryllium, a little bit over. So we're gonna need 12 stacks of granite, I think. This is ridiculous. At least I have a ton of silicon dioxide. At least this stuff is easy to come by. The fuel ratio is also wrong. Well, that sucks. Alright, maybe that is a legitimate mistake then, and not just like a purposeful design decision. I warned you. You did. That is true. What do I have a lot of that gives me... I think soul sand gives me a lot of silicon dioxide. Oh yeah, it gives me 4 each. Perfect. So, that's good. At least silicon dioxide is not in short supply. It's just this is slow. It's the only thing that sucks about it. I should toss some more blocks of charcoal in there. Excuse me for being yawny. I'm just so tired lately. It doesn't help that I like don't get a full night's sleep often. And only get like 6 to 8 hours at the most. Where like 8 hours is fine, but even with 8 hours, sometimes I wake up and still feel tired. Although I'm just always tired, so I don't know. I'm just broken. Hey there, Ed. You have Cobalt Manulian Paper Armor. The Cobalt for move speed, Manulian because it has the most defense, and Paper for the upgrade slot. There's no upper limit on levels, is there? Did they cap the experience levels on stuff in this mod pack? Because if there is no upper limit, or if there's enough of a limit that you can get 10 modifiers, you can just put on breaking 10, and then it never breaks. At least I think it takes 10 modifiers. It may only take 5. I can't remember if it's the old or new version of Tinker's where it only takes 5. Oh, it's only 5? Okay, yeah, then, yeah, wow, they made it even better. Yeah, you can definitely get 2 levels, so there you go, boom. You can just replace the paper with an upgrade level and just put something even better on it for another modifier. There you go. That's broken. Ugh. I'm kinda lazy. Yeah, that's fair. That is a very valid counterpoint. How you doing over here, Power Cell? One of these days, we'll be able to just leave the computer on and not have to worry about power anymore. I can't shift click them up here? That sucks. Okay, so that's 8. And then 9, 10, 11. We need one more stack. Shit. Oops. Why did I do that? Yeah, just sit on a cactus. There you go. Laziness solved. It's just like in Terraria with the Dragon Ball Z mod where you sit on a cactus and level up your Super Saiyan form. Would need a beacon? Why would it need a beacon? I mean, if you wanted to fully AFK, I guess, but it doesn't take that long to level up. Like, if you only need, let's say you only need the one modifier back from paper, you only need to level up once. And then if you just make one from base level, you only need to level it twice, and look, 100 experience for the first level. That's not bad. The bees be seen. I don't know if this mod uses bees. No, there are no bees, so we will not see any bees. I don't know. Wait, does this version of Minecraft Vanilla have bees in it? This is like 112. I don't even know if there are vanilla bees, honestly. I don't think there are. We get beets. Yeah, there you go. Beet. Have fun getting the nether star. I already have it. What are you talking about? It's right here. Right, so now we just break these down for Bewillium. Okay, thallium. Shit. 115 for Java. Oh, yeah. We don't get to see bees. We are well behind 115. You have like 4. It's hard to play when you don't have PC. Very oof. Alright. Let's hope RNGesus smiles upon us. So far we're behind the curve, I think. No, we just, there you go. RNG caught right up with it. We have a stack after 4. Alright, as long as that holds out, we're good to go. Do your homework. It's literally that easy. Okay, this RNG sucked. Yeah, we're gonna need another stack, probably. Almost certainly. We're not quite to 32 there. Okay, that was kind of huge. Yes! Alright, we did it. It rounded out in the end. Alright, there's the Burwiwium. Now we need to make a barrel out of it, which is... We need 2 stacks of aluminum, 6 stacks of 18 stacks of oxygen. Oh. Wait, no, maybe... Yeah, it only makes 1 at a time. I'm gonna shit my pants. This is so ridiculous. What the fuck? There's no good source of oxygen. I guess we're gonna have to cut down the sugarcane. That's like my best option, I think, is sucrose with 11 per. Barrel, yeah, haha, funny. Yeah, alright. It's time to cut down the sugarcanes. That's ridiculous. Who invented this? Whose idea was it to make barrel? I'd like to have a word with him. Yep. Well, this is what they're here for. So each sugarcane gives 11 oxygen. We need... So every stack of sugarcane will give 11 stacks of oxygen, but we need a little bit more than that, right? 18. So we need like a stack and some amount extra, which I think we'll get. Yeah, each sugarcane stalk is like 20 high. So we should be good. Leave one. Yeah, we'll leave one at least, if not more. Because we have 64 and 13, that should actually be good. And we already have some sucrose too. Ship you want to make costs about 500,000 credits and you have 7,000. We'll just get to duping. Easy peasy. No, it's fine. I'm a really good farmer. I have a green thumb. It's not a game, it's the ship of Theseus. I don't know what Starscape is. Is that like Minecraft, but in space? Man, I really want to build a ship, but by the time I'm done building it, I don't know if it's going to be the same ship or not. This sucks. It's Roblox. Gotcha. Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Star Made. There's like a Minecraft but in space video game. There's a few of those. They kind of blew up when some random guy made a game called Corneroids. Like asteroid with corneroid. He made a game called that, like a little simple, you know, like itch.io kind of like game jam kind of deal. And people were like, wow, this is great. And it got like a little thing, you know. And then some other like Minecraft but in space games popped up after that too, and I think StarMade was one of them. Yeah, Avorion is better, I think. Avorion's also been developed more. Earth 2. That's not a game, that's a scam. There's a very big difference. That is just straight up a scam. I don't know why anyone would invest money into Earth 2. Except that they are stupid. I don't know, man. I guess sometimes it's hard to see a scam for what it is, but when you have people who are saying, yes, give us money for fake land, for just arbitrary thing on computer, then you gotta raise an eyebrow. All right. Oxygen. I actually need it back. I forgot I'd put it all away. All right, so we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and a half. We don't have enough oxygen. I hate this game. Fucking chemical compounds. What am I doing? Okay, I think that's enough oxygen. Yeah, because we have 2 full rows. There you go. 2 full rows is 18. Gotcha. What a nightmare. Now we need 2 stacks of aluminum and 6 stacks of silicon. The silicon's gonna be a problem. No, it's not. Silicon dioxide. Never mind, I lied. Silicon's not a problem. I immediately lied to you. And I already did some like red antimatter mining earlier and got like 500, half a thousand aluminum, so that's good. It's cool for the most part, and then barrel. Kinda, yeah. This recipe is nonsense. Will we, where did I put it? I think I put it in here. No, I had a drawer for it already. It's in here. Okay. Music's still pretty quiet. Let me turn that up a little bit more. Is that any better? Yeah, I did some mining off camera. This is annoying. Yeah, it's gonna take a moment here. Just a little bit. Oh, I put my other fucking minerals away. Oh, I have so much aluminum, I have 2 drawers of it. I didn't even realize. And then I know I'm missing something. Silicon. I gotta start dismantling more of this. Yeah, see, 1 stack of soul sand gives us 6 or 4 stacks of silicon, so that's not that hard to get, actually, so that's good. And a lot of extra oxygen. I suppose this would have been where the rest of it came from if I would have thought ahead and just did this. I guess this is a decent supply of oxygen, getting soul sand. Because that's like the main thing it gives you is oxygen. We're getting there, don't worry. We're halfway there. Hey there, Luca. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Okay, we're almost there. Just like 1 more set of silicon. How expensive is a second combiner? I don't know. I don't have a way to get steel. Cringe. Well, that sucks. Gross. There we go. Yeah, pretty much. Which sucks, because it's kind of worth it because crafting speed. But it's also not worth it. Yeah, a little bit. Just a tad. Uh, 18 oxygen. There it is. Okay, that was, you know, a lot better than I expected. It helped that I had all of the sugarcane and stuff from earlier, just sitting around and waiting. No reward! Wow, my favorite. Alright, so we're gonna have to loop some white antimatter with some sulfur here for a little bit. It'll be worth it once you can make an induction furnace. Oh, yeah. That would be cool. Good old induction furnace. We got the scrodium. You're almost done with your reactor, but you can't finish without your PC. Oh, you can finish without your PC. Well, see, you don't even need your computer. You're just that good. Well, see, that's why you need to do your homework. So you can learn how to spell. Okay. We need 8 emerald. So we need a stack of beryl, a stack of chromium, half a stack of vanadium. Yep. That makes sense. That's why we did it. Not with that attitude. Yeah, you're right. Beryl, chromium, vanadium. Wow. That's pretty PogChamp right there. As if we need more cobblestone at this point. Oh. I think we just put it in the crafting table. I got juked. Okay, reinforced servo and some item ducts is actually a good reward. That's helpful. So yeah, now we should definitely do this stuff and get these upgrades, I think. The hardened upgrade kit, I'm gonna say, is probably not even gonna matter as much as the other stuff, because I feel like the other stuff is gonna be harder to make. Like the hardened upgrade kit, that's just kind of normal. Like we're gonna end up making those anyways. So, and probably sooner than we can start making the other stuff. Ah, here's where we go to the Atom. Drop of Evil. Also, it's good I haven't used this yet, because we can get the dirt from this quest before we use the drop, without having to get another one. That's good. I've already made these, haven't I? Yeah, we already made a device frame. Didn't we make a accumulator? I feel like that was specifically what I made with my device frame. Well, there's the 2 osmium. Did I not make a accumulator? Or did I give up on it because no gears or something? I thought I made one of those. I don't know, I'm crazy. That has to be one of the poggest champions I've ever seen. Look at the water quest. The water quest? What? Oh, 1,000 buckets of water? That's not bad. I mean, we have an aqueous accumulator before we get to that, so you fucking set them up and go crazy. There you go. Easy peasy. Now, I don't know how we submit the buckets. Use fluid ducts, transport them into the task screen. Wait, what? What does that mean? Ooh, that sounds good. Okay. Right. Let's focus on this. Yeah, I did this off screen. I just combined all the cobblestone together, and made the quadruple compressed and the triple compressed that we need to make the portal. So I just did that off screen because it was tedious. And there's our 2 stacks of torches. And now we need to use it to go to the deep dark. Make sure to use torches, yeah. I'm gonna just put it over here by this. That's a lot of stone. Oh yeah. And then I have another 67,000 stone in here from the... Which I guess we'll put this guy back under there. Lapis has barrel. Ooh. Sounds good. Oh, music stopped. Oh god, I have so many windows open. Which one is music? There it is. Bring that up a little bit. Lapis has barrel. What are you talking about? Oh, no, it doesn't. It has oxygen. I thought it had beryllium in it. I guess not. You got pwned. Now, it does have a shit ton of silicon. Oh, wait, no, that's a shit ton of oxygen. 216. I thought that was 542. No. 216 oxygen. Okay, okay. I think we just stand on it and crouch or something. I don't remember. It's actually been a long time since I've gone to the deep dark. I never usually bother. Just stand? Okay. Stand power. Alright, so let's make some of these little side quests real quick. The taters and stuff. Taters and melon and cactus. Ooh-wee. We only have to make one of each, thankfully, and then just farm it and get the rest. So it's not going to be as expensive as it would otherwise. We just need to make some mescaline. Nitrogen. And cellulose, right? And then we're going to need the cellulose for this other stuff. Oh, that's starch and potassium. Should have a couple starch. I do. And then K. Yeah, I got some potassium right here. It is Pokemon. I hate this shit wall. What? TDD has caves? Oh, the deep dark. Yeah. And what is the shit wall? What are we talking about? Nani? Why would you put shit on the wall? Oh. Well, you know, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Because I'm lazy. Alright, so we'll grow some taters. Mishkaline. I don't have any oxygen on hand. Oops. Oh, sweet, yeah, the wet sand. Cool, we will do that in a minute. Okay, I don't want to use all my nitrogen. Cactus. Or you can just make sand. I mean, sure, you could do that. I think it would grow high regardless, because when we had the regular cactus in our hand, you saw it said Apotheosis instead of Minecraft. So it is the Apotheosis Infinite Cactus and Sugarcane if you plant it on regular sand as well. I think. Wait, what? What do you mean 0% growth? You lied to me. I can't believe you do this. Wait, does it really? That's cringe. Gross. Alright, let's claim some more space here for more cactus then. I bet if we planted on regular sand, it would actually keep growing, because I think Apotheosis just is, it doesn't matter. Oh, if I physically move myself up, that's what helps. Okay. Gotcha. I'm lazy, so good to know. But I don't think I'm gonna do it. Just jump. Okay, jumping does technically work. Alright, fine. Here's what we can do. We should ride it out. Right, yeah. I didn't quite realize that. And I thought, like, because the base... I didn't think the individual, like, levels of the plant needed to... I thought the base, like, contributed to the rest of it growing or whatever. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna jump, we might as well just pillar up. And then just do this and get, like, a ton of cactus real fast. Just real quick, like. Okay, it's getting somewhere. Alright. I think this is good. Once it grows this layer, I'm gonna just go back down and cut it all down. Alright, easy peasy. And I'll leave a couple cacti in case we need more of it. This one will be nice and fast. UPS? They're fine. They're no better or worse than, like, FedEx or whoever else, in my experience, but I don't know. Who's the one that ships Amazon stuff? Are they partnered with FedEx or UPS? I know they're partnered with somebody that's not, like, them. Well, now they have their own, like, Amazon vans, but I don't think they have their own, like, cross-country shipping, and I think they use somebody for that. I don't know. FedEx is better from your experience. Well, you know, I guess it depends on the area you live in, really. You'd probably want to look up some like local people that live around you or something to see what they have to say about getting shipments, because you'd probably be having the same experience. Oh, okay. Well, I think they all tend to drop kick packages here and there, so, you know, cross your fingers. I got a laptop shipped in off Amazon, and it arrived in perfect condition, so you should be okay. There we go, we got our taters. Alright, so taters and cactus is done. Now we need some melon. Melon! Heavy says melon for 12 hours. Triglyceride and sucrose. I'm pretty sure I have some triglyceride sitting around somewhere. You know what? It's probably in the computer. You know what? I lied. I don't have any triglyceride. Fuck. Oh, I have one. Never mind. I didn't lie. I think it's triglyceride and sucrose, right? Sign for it and everything, like a functioning adult. I forgot how to function. Not gonna lie. My organs are shutting down as we speak. I may just forego the fertilizer though. It's a lot of crafting and I'm lazy. Are we gonna need a tool forge to make the armor? Can we make the patterns? Yeah, okay. We need the helmet. We're gonna need the tool forge, it looks like. I don't know if I have enough metal of any kind to make a tool forge at the moment. An armor forge, is that a specific thing? Oh. Oh, oh, okay, cool. The armor station may just let us make a helmet. That's all I care about. If we could just do that, that'd be perfect. All right. Yeah, I'm not used to it. I gotta learn how this mod works. Okay, so do we need 16, so we need a full stack of melon slices, I think. I don't know if it's 4 to... Oh, no, we need way more than that. Gotcha. Let's plant more melon, then. And let's cut down the pumpkin. No, don't put it on your head. Melon. Alright, get that out of the way. You there, and one more over here. Alright, that'll speed this up a little bit, and then we can also, stand right in the middle. Gotcha, gotcha. So wait, am I gonna need the forge to apply the, like, upgrade to it? Yeah, that makes sense. You can't make metal tools without using the smeltery. So I would assume that there would be, like, some, because there's no, like, specific armor smeltery. So, you know, you restrict it, so you have to have the forge for it. That makes sense. I can understand that, I guess. melon. I think that's halfway there. There's probably a way I could just pick up the stupid melon itself, but I don't remember how, other than like Silk Touch. Yeah, Silk Touch, yeah. Doesn't the Silky Gem need Emerald? I don't want to make another Emerald. That's such a pain in the ass. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought the Silky Gem needed Emerald. We did it. Emeralds spawn in the Atom? Oh, cool. Okay. Do they spawn in the Deep Dark? To mine. Okay, so let's get Night Vision. And let's get a Reinforced Satchel or a Traveler's Knapsack. What does the Knapsack do? Like, the Satchel is probably better, right? For an inventory upgrade? Yeah, I'd rather have the slow fall anyways. Typing is so slow. Nice, that's just a chest. Hell yeah. Very pog and epic. Nice, perfectly sorted, and there we go. Just put the food away for now. Take the apples. The bacon. All the upgrades you get from quests nuke durability. Well, yes, but we can just make repair kits or something, and then boom, there you go. Especially if we make just like cobblestone armor, considering how much cobblestone we have. And also unbreaking eventually, yes. Wood. That sound was me thinking. It's just my brain trying to expand. Okay. Gold is kind of a pain in the ass, but... So we need the squares, we need the other square, and then we need the banana. Do I need to make a pattern? No, because these are at the part builder. I need to make this stuff, and then we bring it over to the other thing, yeah. Just put it there. Okay, so... Can I ship? No. I like the later versions where they turn these into just like buttons you click on that put them in here and you don't have to like physically move them around. Reinforcements. What reinforcements? What? You mean like the unbreaking reinforcement stuff? Yeah, I know that. Cheapskate, durability 8. Nice. Armor trim. Cheap, durability 0.75. Okay, we want a better material for that. Durability 0.5. No, that's even worse. Let's go check out netherrack. I do have some obsidian. Obsidian's not hard to get anymore. I could maybe trim it with obsidian or something. It's a multi-block connected crafting station to the tables. Wait, to what? 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 .5 durability? Infernal. I don't know what Infernal does, I forget. Obsidian. 7 Durate. Alright. I think we want to do this for the Durate. Because Obsidian is not a problem anymore. And then armor plates. Oh, this is the one that carries a modifier on it. 0.9, -8, 3.5. We'll go for the netherrack. Let's see how this combines together. Stone is bad, it has less durability. Extra protection for non-nether mobs. That's helpful. Lasts longer most of the time. That's some fucking god-awful durability. Let me try a different core. Maybe netherrack or something. 13.5 and 5.3 defense. 9.5, but 16 defense. I mean, Obsidian with the netherrack bonus, that's kind of nice. Move your this? But why does that matter? What's the point? Wait. Oh, do these not... Oh. Huh. So these only multi-block together when you put a crafting station in line with them. Oh, you can connect the armor thing too. Cool. Alright, let's make it all of these different cores. How about a wooden core? Garbage. How about... Oh, cactus makes, stuff and tinkers, right? I mean, it's probably gonna be trash, but... Make that too. I'm still a habit going back and forth manually, so it's gonna take a while to break. 45 durability, 16.2 defense. That's pretty darn good. Ooh, cactus has even higher durability than obsidian somehow. Oh, and this one has even higher, and it makes it ridiculous. The armor works better in hotter environments. Okay. I'm thinking spiny for 10 defense on the helmet. That's pretty good. I think that's 5 armor segments. 73 durability is kind of dumb. I don't know what we can repair it with. Can you repair it with any of the materials it's made out of, or does it have to be like, if it says cactus helmet, it has to be cactus? Yeah, spiny is, yeah, you got thorns. At the cost of durability, so it loses durability even faster, but it does have a thorns effect. Unfortunately, Infernal does not stack with itself. That's unfortunate. I'm surprised at how low the durability is on Obsidian. You'd think it would have, like, pretty decent durability, you know? That's all you need, just one. That's it. Welcome back. All right, we're gonna make this helmet. I mean, we can always swap parts out on it later anyways, so not a big deal. And then we can put... Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind, we can't put. Half an armor shank. Wait, what? It says 10 defense. What does that even mean? 0 toughness. What? Is this just useless? What does it do? Why is it like this? Yes. Yes. It says 6 modifiers on it. We can make it invincible at some point. Or just start cramming it with, because it's super cheap to repair since it's netherrack. We could start cramming it with quartz. Kurtz. And just do big boy damage. I don't think there's anything to actually fight in the deep dark. I think it's just an unseen force that eats your face. But we can still put some quartz on this. There are enemies. Or smite. I feel like just straight sharpness is better, because that helps against everything. Ooh, we get a +4 versus non-nether. Nice. There you go. I see. Maybe we'll do both then. I mean, we have so many modifiers. I don't know what you need for smite, though. I forgot. Consecrated soil. Hurts undead. Graveyard soil. Dirt, bone meal, rotten flesh. Dirt is a commodity right now, so I don't want to use that yet. It's something to keep in mind once we can get dirt easier. But, yeah, let's go to the deep dark. Claim my slime boots. Oh, yeah, because I left it on overnight or something. I left it on for a while. Oh shit, tier 2 crystal. That's busted. 50 fish, a squid trophy. Does that do anything? I don't remember. Kill 20 gas. Oh, you can't reflect into them. You have to, like, kill them. That's pretty nice. Rabbit trophy. Don't care. Lol. Llama. I don't care. Oh, look at this. We're almost done with that one. All right, this is now the stream. We're gonna watch this number go up. Okay. So yeah, I'll just leave this on overnight and I'll get that too. Idol of Labor. 30 levels and a mule trophy. Watching numbers go up. Hell yeah. Oh, look, there's tier 3. We only need 1,000 kills. Look, we're 69% done with that one. Nice. 69... We're kind of far away from 69x, but, I mean, it's not that far. Why is our Z negative? Can somebody explain this to me? Wait, what? Oh wait, no, I thought Z was Y. I'm brain dead. I'm so stupid. All right, let's yeah, I guess I'll put them on. Don't they have durability though? I'm really happy about the pizza. That helps. All right, now we go to the darkness. Oh, it has no durability. Perfect. One less thing to worry about. Okay, so the lighting gets a little bit glitched when you get here. Okay. So now, this place has nothing, right? It's just fucking cobblestone for ages. Like there's no structures in the deep dark, right? Oh, you have to go down. Okay. Beep 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 boop. Well, that was a mistake. Just make sure to keep things well lit. Oh, really? Is it a different set home? Or is it the same, you only get one set home? You get 10. Oh, shit. How do you, differentiate your homes? Do you just type in a name when you do slash set home? Yeah, okay. The floor just ceases. That's not how you spell ceases, but I understand. Gotcha. Okay, I think I'll leave the nameless home as the main antimatter dimension. Ooh, chalk. Rudy's got the chalk. I can't believe we're going to the chalk zone. Pretty high up, we're at 152. Is it like a certain Y level? Chalk is useless. Fuck. I got played. 128, okay. Yeah, we might actually be able to break it down into something. Oh, we can turn it into quicklime. And quicklime can turn into lime plaster or slaked lime. And lime plaster makes concrete. Lathen plaster? Cordwood. Timber framed. What the fuck? Is this for making like special block shapes? I guess. And then concrete is just a simple building block. Okay, this is actually useless. Cringe. Oh no, cringe. I'm glad that the fucking heavily distorted cat with oh no cringe and like different nationalities, whatever. Like, I'm glad that became a meme. It's really good. I like the oh no cringe cat. He's a good cat. Yeah, the chalk just seems kind of useless. We also have chisels and bits, I think, which lets you make literally any shape you want out of anything you want. So, like, there is actually no point to chalk being here. They should have just disabled it. Now it's just gonna be here and make us angry. It's your TF2 spray? Hell yeah. Dude, we gotta play more TF2. One day, maybe we'll stream some TF2 if the bot problem ever calms down and we can, like, have a chill time with, like, not jumping around. Angie face. Added snakes to the water in snake water. How long did that take them to add the snakes to the water? It's been chill. Well, that's good. You posted your base in this like 6 months ago. Yeah, that's way too long for me to remember. Okay, so we can teleport to waypoints, so we don't even need a home, but let me go back. I should have did this when I spawned in. Let me just set a waypoint on the teleportal. Jump, 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 jump. Hold on. I forgot to set a waypoint. I mean, I guess we don't actually need it because we can just slash home, and this is a waste of time, but I'm gonna do it anyways. It's too late. I'll add a smiley face. Oh no, the roof. I keep bumping my face on it. This is upsetting. Why do I put one below? Don't what? No, I put a waypoint. I didn't put a home. I just put a waypoint. So if for some reason I ever want to teleport back to the portal for some reason, I don't, that's why I put the smiley face. I don't know. It's a good question. Oh, I did squish that time. Hello, friends. Ow. Ow. Oh, we can get villagers by curing a zombie villager. That's kind of cool. Well, yes, there are grooves, I know. So let me just flex my adventure game fingers and type go in, and then we don't have to worry about it. Just exit the dark room forehead. Now, you can kill grooves, right? Or are they invincible? I can't remember. Oh, nice. We got 2 hearts. We finally did it. They aren't a physical thing. Yeah, that's what I figured. Is there anything special in the pillars, or is it just go underground and find ores? Yeah. Okay. Okay. And I'm guessing all this, like, shit. Oh, no, this does break down. Ooh, this breaks down into nice stuff. Now, it's relative, so it's whatever. But, hey, that's not bad. That's actually, it's way more useful than the stupid chalk. I like it. I like it. There's some iron. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if I mine like this, I give myself... no, the roof is still fucked up. All right, I'm stupid. No, just ignore me. For all intents and purposes, I don't exist. You'll always get 4 of 1. Oh, is that what... I thought that meant the other, like... Yeah, because it's not absolute. You're right, you're right. Yeah, it's... No, there's a 0.01% chance you get none of them. To be fair. Because these add up to 99.99. Unless one of them, like, pushes it over to 100. That you just can't see the decimal place. But, technically, there is a 0.01% or 0.001% chance that you get nothing. Yeah, well, I guess. I don't... What does it do in that case? Does it just, like, give you 1 anyways? Because those don't add up to 100. Alright, I will vein mine. I just want to get, like, somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Or maybe it just defaults to, like, the top reward if it rolls outside of its range. Or they secretly do add up to 100 and we just can't see the, like, decimal place area. Oh, this is a stone pickaxe. Ew. Turn it off. I don't want a stone pickaxe. I want a netherite pickaxe. That's much easier to... Well, I mean, I guess I can make a bunch of stone repair kits now that I have the, Oh! It becomes this when it's... Oh, okay. Why isn't it like this in the... Why is it only like this here instead of being this inside the fucking thing? Netherite? Netherrack. I think I pronounced it weird, but that's what I meant. Either way, we need to like diamond tip this and give it like a better material so it lasts longer. Oh, I can melt this down and wait, can I? No. I need to pulverize it if I want a diamond. Never mind. I don't have a singular diamond on me. But I probably have enough. Oh, I have plenty of carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I should claim that dev null for cobblestone. This will be a good upgrade for our pickaxe, definitely. Make one what? You talking about the diamond? Yeah, that like quadruples our durability. Unfortunately, it doesn't give much mining speed, but that's okay. Home dark. Yes, but also obsidian repair kits are more of a pain in the ass to make than stone repair kits. So, I don't know. You know, I mean, we might as well just keep it stone, right? Because we can just keep pumping out stone sharpening kits and just, you know, not have to worry about it as much. That's my idea behind keeping it stone. True, but our mining level's diamond. I mean, that's good enough for everything in here, right? Like, the only stuff that needs higher than diamond mining level is, like, some of the stuff in the nether for the other thing. But, like, all the stuff we're gonna mine here, I'm pretty sure we can mine with a diamond mining level. I'm pretty sure. I guess. But then I gotta pick the obsidian up, and that's really slow. So I mean, I don't know. And since we're not using refined store, oh, we can't melt it down. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe we could turn this into more stuff, but no, we cannot. 8x copper ore. Where was this task? Wait. Oh, it's chapter 2. Wait, no, that's this task. Okay, give me the dev null for sure. Oh, it's chapter 3, right. Now that we're in the deep dark, we go get ore. And then we get, ooh, 16k storage cell, hell yeah. And more recipes on, oh, wait, what? Recipes are locked? I have not run into, the smeltery is locked? Is that what that means? I didn't know the smeltery was locked. I thought you could just do it. Oh, huh. Okay. Kind of don't want to just vein mine stone, but kind of do at the same time. I forgot how to set the dev null. How do you use this thing? Oh, it's okay. There we go. Well, that wasn't much. I feel like they nerfed the range on vein mining. My cat is meowing, I can hear him. He's really upset. Don't want chalk. Yeah, probably. Something like that. Pizza. Shobuzi. I can't. He's outside of my room. So we used to have another cat around here we fed, and we fed that cat different food. I don't know why. I think because we have like hairball food for our cat. And we were feeding like a random stray. Well, he wasn't a stray. He was like the neighbor's cat, but they didn't really like do anything with him, so I don't know. He just kind of wandered around outside, and he always came to us for food. But we fed him different food, and now our cat wants the other cat's food because I guess he thinks he likes it better. I don't know. Maybe he's just bored of his food. But he constantly like begs for the other food, and it's like, you have food, go eat your food. Yeah, I guess that's true. Is there like layers? Do I need to go down deeper to find better stuff? So much goo. It's okay, gotcha. All right, so let me get some tin if I can find somewhere that would be nice. For the quest. And then we'll go down deeper to look for lead and silver and gold. Might even be worth it to slap an emerald on this thing too for the 25% durability bonus. More sn. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, what's in here? I do hear lava as well. You can see it on the mini-map. It's right here. I probably shouldn't vein mine around it. I'm doing it anyways. It's directly probably below us. The Hey Listen music. All right, there's the tin. Welcome back. I mean, is there any specialness about lava? It's just lava, I don't care. The nether has plenty of that. This is a lot of experience. Give us plenty of room for redstone on it. And some lapis for luck. How about a lapis for luck? Okay, we're at 33. No lead or anything yet. but we'll get there. Oh. Charged Certus. Or Zen ore. Zen, what the fuck? But also, there are structures. Okay, cool. I didn't think we'd run into something like that. Zen crafting table. Zen sapling. What is it? What does it do? Does the sapling grow more Zen crystals or no? There's some silver. And I think some lead over here too. Alright, so we're just finding regular-ass vanilla caves. Look at it all, yeah, the map is, like, lit up with cave systems and stuff. Moonstone from X Street. Oh. It blends in when it's lit. Interesting. I did not know that. Huh. So that's how you find Moonstone. I don't want 10. I do want lapis, though. This whole thing is neon vibe. That sounds cool. There's way too much to do and way too much to see. Getting distracted by everything. Redstone. Ooh, that's very helpful. Good job. You freaking moron. All this redstone will be really nice to just dump right into our pickaxe. A red orchid? Where? Oh, yeah, it is. Can I just pick it up? Or is it gonna, like, break? Well, now we have a red orchid. That's cool. So, can we make redstone ore? I wonder if we can make a redstone garden at some point. That would be handy. Because we can melt redstone down into strontium carbonate and iron oxide. These don't have a recipe. Oh, well, we can also use phytogenic insulator. Okay, we can't make it ourselves, but later, way later, with laser mining at Bedrock, we can get more redstone ore blocks. Okay. I'm not gonna bother, like, planting it here or something. That would just be a waste of time. All this iron is dope. I think I might have already gotten all this silver and lead that I need. No, not even. I think I need just a little bit more lead. Look at all this iron. Holy shit, that was a lot of iron. That was massive. Yes, it did stop. Relaxing Nintendo water level. We got that big iron. There's the lead. Perfect. Now we just need gold, I think. Oh no, we're done. Alright, 16K storage disk it is. More recipes. Stage Tinkers. I don't know what all that opened, but we got some stuff. Iceberg Tier 2 music coming up. I've been watching random iceberg videos over the past couple months. They're generally pretty inoffensive and like some are decent. It makes good content on the side when you're just like busy doing stuff and you want to listen to something. Go get that nickel. I'm rich. I don't need to pick up a nickel. Ore doubling sounds cool. I mean, when we have, like, so many ores to mine here, we don't really need to care too much about doubling them, but it is nice. It is half as many things you have to mine, but... Okay, there's just way too much going on. I'm out of torches. Let's go back to that, Oh, this is a nightmare. Let's go back to that mine shaft. Because if we do, we can get wood and we can just make more torches and keep going. I'm lost. Which way did I come into this area? Excuse me? Was it around this corner? I mean, I could do that too, but I'm already fucking lost. How did... Where was the way back? It doesn't make any sense. Oh. There it is. That's a dead end. I want to go back and explore a little bit. Maybe grab some gold. Well, I mean, only on the left wall is nice and everything, but there's so many walls. I don't want to do that. Got any gold? No. But then the right wall is dark. True. Very true. Oh, let's put away our new friend. Big storage. Right when we needed it. I don't really need that. I don't really need this either. I can free up a lot of inventory space here. Just keep the pizzas for now. I didn't get any torches, which is like the entire reason I went back. Beats time! Yeah, Rayquaza, Nintendo doesn't really know how to balance legendaries, but I don't think they really care about balancing legendaries, because, like, it's a legendary Pokemon. Just fuck it, make it overpowered. No, it doesn't. That's why it's better. It's just straight up storage instead of like, oh, you can only have 50 types of items. Yeah, it's legendary. Let him be OP. Time to give up on AE2 forever. It also doesn't have channel limits, and there's no weirdness with... it's just better. It's just straight better. Like, there's no reason to use AE2 once you start using this. It's literally the same thing, but better in every way. It's simpler, it's cheaper, it's easier, it's just better. Yes, there is auto crafting. It started, yeah, there's the storage blocks for auto crafting. What this was, refined storage was literally just somebody wanted AE2. AE2 hadn't updated yet to like 1.12, so somebody made refined storage. I don't think you have to worry about it. Like, oh, you know, maybe there's not auto crafting. Wait, storage block. Oh, I think okay, I think it's missing auto crafting. All right, that's what it is. That's why it's not like as amazing. Either that or they just removed it from this mod pack. I'm pretty sure it does have auto crafting normally, but it looks like it's missing stuff. Like this doesn't, oh, I put a, did that screw it up? You're right, I screwed everything up, didn't I? Yeah, crafting grid, pattern grid. Yeah, it's exactly the same too. Refined Avaricia. Oh my god, it has a thing to let you make Avaricia patterns? That's insane. I've never seen that in a mod pack before. That's fucking amazing. Yeah, so there you go. It's literally just a straight upgrade. There's no reason to use the other thing. Controller grid, fluid grid. Now, it doesn't craft in the same way. It doesn't have like the cool little machine thing, but it's basically the same idea. Like here's a crafter, and then you have a crafter manager, and then you just hook them all up and you're good to go, basically. So it doesn't use the little glowy rainbow molecular assemblers, which look cool. But you could always just interface with those and just use the molecular assemblers on their own. You still have to worry about channel limits and stuff. Keep that in mind, but you could do that. We're trying to make torches. I keep getting distracted. Making a ripoff that's better than the original. There you go. Now, if you like complexity and stuff, because it can lead to some interesting ways of designing things, then, you know, I guess it wouldn't be better in that sense, because it would just be boring. But, if you don't care, then there you go, it's great. Yeah, let's go look for dungeon loot, because there's some stuff we can get out of dungeon loot chests. So it's worth it to go check the mine shaft. The problem is keeping track of where I've been in the mine shaft, but, you know, who cares? We're just gonna go for it. Okay, that's a dead end. Nice. You now have infinite lapis. I'm proud of you. Too bad you can't enchant Tinker Tools anymore. I think you could for a little while, like early on. Dude, how though? You just get infinite lapis. What do you mean? Oh. Just obtain lapis for it. Can we turn lead into gold? Is that a thing? Oh, also, so I got interested in making an idle game, because I'm like, you know what, that'd be kind of a fun little thing to do. So I started setting up some stuff to make like a little idle game in JavaScript and everything with, you know, like just a web page kind of thing, like how Cookie Clicker is programmed. And then I can use, GitHub has a thing where you can like upload stuff and have it be displayed on GitHub, like it has a page, a web page it can host for you. So I can just put it on my GitHub page, and then there you go, it can be playable. Sure, what? Is the Kappa about making an idle game, or is it about something else? Hit gub. Guh. You turn gold into lead, but not lead into gold. Oh, fair enough. Yes. Alright, thank you for answering. I think it's gonna be like a text-based kind of thing. I've played some other text-based idle games in the past, and it seems to work okay. I can't make art, so I might as well just have it be text-based. A mole of lead, perhaps. A mold. Just moldy lead. I don't know if I really care too much about the nuclear craft stuff right now. Like, there's a lot of magnesium ore and stuff. I mean, I guess I'll pick it up. True. That's exactly what I thought about while I was looking at it, and I'm like, you know what, I could probably just turn it into the mineral and use it for stuff. Now these I don't actually need. The AE2 crystals, they don't do anything special. So I can ignore those. You can make pretty Fluix crystal blocks. I guess that's true. Alright, so it turns out the Deep Dark is nothing special. It's just overworld. Like, sure, I guess there's monsters. I guess, but I haven't even seen any for a while. And it's not like the Gru thing is a problem. You just put a torch down and you're done. I was hoping there would be a little bit more to it, but, you know, fair enough. Fission is not possible. Yet. Nor is fusion. But what if I try really hard? Like, what if I give it my best effort? There's more stuff down. Decay generator? Oh, yeah, that's just a simple one. You just cram stuff into and it can decay down into other stuff. I remember that one. I don't think it's very good, like, power output wise, but it's long lasting, I think. And it does make an important, useful, like, radioactive material you need for other stuff. Wow, a zombie. Teach the elements to do the fusion dance. Oh. Die. Oh. Rip. You are already dead. Oh, hey. Our first chest. Eh. It's got some stuff in it, I guess. Gapple. Eh. It's some stuff, I guess. Oh, and another one right over here. Preservation. Preserves experience on death. Oh, that's kind of cool. Name tag. Eh. More lapis, always welcome. Is this just a bunch of cobblestone, or is this a spawner room? What is this? Yo, spider spawner. That's really helpful. I don't think we can pick it up yet or ever. I don't know, but that's pretty good. I mean, we'd probably be better off just building a cursed earth mob farm in the antimatter dimension. Yeah, the chests for sure. I'm gonna go back for. I don't know why I decided to run off, but I did. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. What am I doing? Where was the spawner? That's not a chest, that's oak wood planks. There's one music disc. Amazing Technicolor glasses. I don't know what's so amazing about him. See. What are we seeing? I don't know, why did you? Last spiders. Got 5 experience on our helmet. I should just go get beat up. Gain a level or 2 on it. I should really waypoint that spider spawner, now that I think about it. Where is it again? Where's what? Oh, you know, it's back. It's over this way. Spooter spawner. Up your butt. Alright, what do we got down here? We've got a whole lot of just basic-ass materials. Smeltery components. Create clay. So, now that we have access to some stuff, we don't have access to dirt yet. Overworld matter. When do we get to do this stuff? Oh, chapter 4, okay. Darn. We're close, but... I mean, we'll probably get dirt in the Atum. Maybe. It says Land of the Sands, but I bet you there's some dirt in there somewhere. So... Is there not a way for us to get Kaolinite from the Deep Dark? I don't think the Deep Dark has clay. Yeah, marl, that gets us Kaolinite. Okay. But what if you say, like, poggers? That's a Twitch term. All right. I think we got plenty of stuff. We just gotta blast through these middle... We need to make a smeltery, tin gears, machine frame, induction smelter, and then just rush setting up stuff for this. So, let's try to do that. Right. Okay, block of browns. You know what's interesting is we're down here at like 27, but we're still seeing copper and tin, right? Like, I think? Aren't we? I need more tin if we gotta make bronze. Yeah, there's tin right here. I don't know about the copper, but... Maybe copper we just haven't been seeing, because I actually realized I haven't really been picking up any. Go on then, do it! Kill me! I'm right here! Okay, so we got a good amount of copper. I haven't been picking up as much tin, so I should probably pick up some more of that. Although I think it's like 3 copper to 1 tin or something to make bronze, so we don't need as much of it. I'm just wondering where we're gonna get all the Kaolinite from to make the clay for the, smeltery. It'd be nice if we can get it from something, but we're probably just gonna have to craft it. Mom, wow. Oh man, when you get got. Alright, all of this just go in computer. Now, if we make the smeltery, we can double ores. I think. Or did they remove the smeltery ore doubling in this pack? And then that would be nice. We just double everything we got if we just wait till we get the smeltery. And once we get the minimum size smeltery, we can make seared stone to just make a better smeltery, so we don't have to make like that much clay. So block of clay is 4 kaolinite. This is water, dioxide, aluminum oxide. That's actually easy to make, I just realized. That's not as bad as I thought it would be. Silicon dioxide, aluminum oxide, and a powder. Yeah, I have tons of aluminum oxide already from something else. I just really wish they would make the chemical combiner better. It needs a gooder interface. You think they would have noticed how cumbersome it is playing the thing in the first place? They made the mod. Put it in the dissolver. Oh, does that double it? It does indeed. Ah, okay. We don't even need the smeltery. Nice. And you get a little bit extra. Okay, thank you. I wouldn't have thought about that. Colon tea. Oh, I have bookmark kaolinite. I need another stack of water. Let me just make another one real quick. Tell a joke at a party and nobody laughs, and then someone says the same joke and everyone laughs. Oh. Oh, you said... Okay. My bad. Yummy teeth. Yum yum. It's okay. Just build yourself a bunch of unorganized storage chests like this. Storage drawers, and then that'll ward candy off. Just surround yourself in a cube of highly disorganized inventory systems. Cellulose. Where do we get this from? Seeds, apples. Oh, Crafty. Oh, wait. Did trees just give it, like, wood? Or does wood give a different material? Okay, wood gives cellulose. Yeah? No? What? What does wood give? Oh, and that sounds cool. It does. Yeah, I thought it did. It turns out I'm low on wood. Who'da thunk it? Alright, let me get this stupid, shitty auto mining wood setup. I made this earlier. I don't think anybody was around when I was talking about it at the beginning of the stream. This technically works. It's a fully automatic tree chopper. It limits the growth of the tree. I don't know why the top one's missing because I was using it to mine obsidian. But it's fully automated. It places sapling, and then when the sapling grows, the block detector detects it, and it sends out a pulse which turns these guys on to break the tree. and then the pulse gets paused, and then after these turn off, then it plants a sapling, and it just keeps going. It looks awful, but it works perfectly. It's just really slow, because I don't have like an auto bone mealer as well to make the tree like grow faster, and like sitting here crouching is cool and all, but I could also just plant trees manually and cut them down myself way faster. Yeah, of course, you know, it's a shitty basic like caveman level auto tree chopper. There's a similar thing you can do in vanilla Minecraft with like pistons to like push the wood out and just like do something kind of like that, but you can't break it automatically, unfortunately. So yeah, I've decided I don't care about it anymore, because I can just do it myself. I'm just happy I got it working in the first place. I feel accomplished. Okay, let's get some more wood. Now this is much faster. It also takes a little bit for that tree to grow next to the stuff and being limited from growing into big massive tree. But you should do this and then there you go. It's just as easy. Yo, Pez dispensers. It does, but it's also slower to farm than tree. Hey there, goat. How's it going? Welcome back. We are farming some wood. Yeah, I think they are. Confirmed actual goat. Stomach check. You have too many stomachs. You are going to jail. All right, it's a good amount. There we go. All right, we have the Kaolinite. We have... Oh, all we needed was Kaolinite for clay. I got carried away with cellulose. I thought I was making dirt for a second. Oh, that's what you use psilocybin for. You make mushroom grass out of it. Or, yeah, mycelium. Okay. Well, let's make some clay. Is the weird tree growth a mod? Kind of. Like, trees can grow like that in vanilla. But we have a mod where when we're crouching, we fart and it makes plants grow faster. That's the explanation. Okay, so we got our blocks of clay. Now we just need some bronze. So let's get some copper and tin. That's a lot of copper. I made a mistake. You know what I'm sad about in this one versus the other chemistry mod? This one doesn't have a liquid for every single, like, state of, or every single element on the periodic table. Mine Chem, the other chemistry mod that is, like, identical to this one that he probably copied, that one has a liquid state of every, like, thing. So you can store all of your basic elements as liquid. And I thought that was really cool, and I always wanted to use Minechem and make, like, a whole setup that has, like, all of the liquid forms and big tanks of every type of mineral. But I never bothered because it was a waste of time. But yeah, that would have been cool if you did that for this one. Just, you know, add the liquid state of all matter. I mean, technically they're, like, in little vials here, so they are liquid, I suppose, but... Yo, Slotmag, raiding with a party of 3. Welcome, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. Hope you guys are doing well. We are just chilling around with some Minecraft. You can contain solids and flasks. Yeah, so see, this could technically represent solid or liquid or, you know, whatever you want. Which, you know, fair enough. But I would specifically enjoy having liquid forms of every single element because smiley face. Even though it would be useless and it would just be, like, a waste of the mod author's life, he should do it anyways. Because I said so. Okay, yeah, we need to put some more power in here. Excited for 118? Eh. Personally, I don't play a lot of vanilla. Like, it's cool that they're still updating it and working on it. Like, that's great. I'm glad that they are doing that. But at the same time, like, the stuff I want out of Minecraft is all modded. And vanilla is never gonna give me the kind of stuff I want out of Minecraft anymore. Unfortunately. But, you know, such is life. I really enjoy the tech and the puzzle stuff and, like, setting up things and automation and all that kind of stuff. Like, that's my favorite part about Minecraft now. And it's like, vanilla's, like, every time I go back to play vanilla, I just stand there with, like, my thumb up my ass, just like, I don't know what to do. But, you know, it's cool. You just got a Little Caesars ad. Oh, nice. I recommend ad block. And if it does start playing an ad through your ad blocker, just refresh the page and the ad will stop. And there you go. You can defeat Twitch. Okay. Let's run some tin through here. Some sn. Okay, I do have some in a drawer somewhere. Technically there's a goal, but how many people that own have actually fought the dragon? I have. Smiley face. I don't know if I think I fought it in vanilla. I fought it countless times in modded because half the time you need materials from the dragon to do stuff in mods. There it is. Okay, so we need to take this and Cooper. Darn. All right, I gotta turn them into powder. I believe we can do that. And we can manually blend them together. There we go. You're technically supporting me. Oh, thank you. You're just supporting Amazon. No, I do get money from ads. Even not being a partner, you do get ad revenue as a affiliate or whatever. But because you don't have like thousands of viewers as an affiliate, you're not really making much off of it, you know? You're making like a penny or two here and there. So the ad revenue doesn't really matter too much. That's why I don't bother running ads myself, because it's like, there's no point. Why? Even if I did have 1,000 viewers, I don't think I would, because like ads just piss people off, and like I understand. I hate watching ads as well. And it's not like I endorse any of the products they're advertising, so why would I allow them to run on my stream, you know? I just wish I could completely say no to advertising. But Twitch is money hungry and they just force you to play ads if you never do it yourself, which really sucks. I just want an ad-free stream. That's all I want. Yeah, well, yeah, Amazon, right. I mean, at this point, can you really say they're different? They're kind of interwoven with each other. Also, Twitch admins are kind of dumb. They're really not good administrators. So, I don't know. They're just, that's whatever. There's our block of bronze. Mod teammates. Yeah, I don't know. Is it the mods? Is it the admins? You know, to be fair, I'm not sure which one it is. Twitch mod or Discord mod? Damn, that's a tough one. That's a hard question. It was a pizza ad. I like pizza. Well, there you go. Pizza's fine. Okay, Discord mod. The Discord moderators just like, they don't do anything. Really. Like, I've kind of heard of some servers getting nuked here and there, but like, it was for obvious reasons. So they don't really do a whole lot, but they also don't overstep their bounds typically. But Twitch moderation is just like awful. And they don't communicate with the community at all. And it's like they just make their decisions and say goodbye. And they don't tell anyone why they do things or what their thought process is or anything. The Discord mod meme is hilarious. That's true. It is a good meme. That is very fair. All right, so technically we should have enough components to make all this. Oh, that's what the block of bronze was for. I see. So let's make some grout. How about that grout? We need sand and gravel, which we should be able to just make really easily with silicon dioxide. Okay, sand is a little bit more expensive than gravel, but we'll just turn a ton of this into stuff. Twitch mod or Reddit mod? Oh, that's a hard one. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you could get the bronze block really early on, because you can get copper. Now, I don't know where you get tin from if you don't get it from tin ore, but it really doesn't matter. Maybe it's to... What's normally there in the recipe? Yeah, exactly. Nothing? Oh, okay. Yeah, just to piss you off and make you waste a little bit more resources. That's all it's there for. Gravel. There we go. 10 more wins in getting over it for the golden pot. Oh shit. Dude, I think I played getting over it like once. And then I got over it. I was like, I'm over this game, and I stopped playing. I quickly got over that game. I don't think I got very far. You're a Reddit mod and a Discord admin? Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You beat it 40 times, that's crazy. Do you speedrun it, or have you just like casually beat it 40 times? How much grout do we need? Smeltery controller. Okay, so it's 1 block of grout per seared brick. All right, so we need 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 plus 8 is 25. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 18 times 4. We're gonna need over a stack. This sucks. You get below 10 minutes every time. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's fair. Restarting is a big part. PS5 is the worst version of Twitch. You can get the golden pot in 2 hours. Yeah, yeah, there you go. I mean, you only need to beat it 10 more times, so it's only gonna take you another 100 minutes. Kind of, ish, on average. I don't know. What's 18 times 4? 4 times 8 is 32? Oh man, that's 72 on this alone. 72 plus the 30 or 40 from the other one, so yeah, it's gonna take like 2 stacks. So we need 2 stacks of grout. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. Perfect. Okay, so we had just enough clay for 2 stacks of grout. Okay, okay. Oh, thanks for the follow, Kingston. Welcome. Let's get this going. There we go. 64 plus 8. Done with the game for tonight. You're so tired. All right, thanks for stopping by. Hope you get some good rest. All right, while that's happening, let's look ahead. We have 2 osmium. We just need 2 manganese, which we should have, probably. I don't know if I have enough to make 2 ingots, but I know I have some manganese. Oh, yeah, we have it right here. We never even used them, so there we go. That's that quest to be done. And then, yeah, because we needed gears. We were going to make the accumulator, and then I just didn't. Because we needed a smeltery. So yellow antimatter, that's just sulfur. So that part's fine. And then barium for this one. I think... Oh, we can get it out of nether quartz. Oh, that's... Okay. Easy peasy. Glass too. Oh, you're right. Yeah, let's get some glass, or some sand being made. Thank you for reminding me. We'll deconstruct like a stack of nether quartz, I think. And then we can make sand out of this. Oh, this has a ton of silicon dioxide in it. Ether? Dude, the ether, the most well-known mod, I think. Or the aether, or whatever. Close enough. That's a lot of barium. I think I went overboard, but that's okay. Right? Is Aether 2, that's not still like usable, right? Is that, I think I've seen it in mod packs here and there. It's just like, there's no point to the Aether in a mod pack, especially, unless they do something with it. Because like, it's just vanilla side content stuff for like, you know, vanilla 2.0. And it doesn't really have much use. Particularly for the tech mod packs that people usually like toss it in with. It's just like, it's the Aether, woohoo! But it doesn't really do anything. Alright, cool. Can I wish I could like control Wish I could get the items out without I'm gonna do this. Okay. 18 of these. That. Let's get some glass going. Snakes are cooler, but they're both kind of weird. I wish snakes were domesticated. They would be a lot more cool if they were just like chill. And were like dogs or something. That would be neat. Snake puppy. No reward. Oh, I got owned. Wood to iron chest upgrade. Wow. What a reward. Why so good. There we go. Beautiful. All right, let's go get some lava. You had 2 frogs. They dead now. All the fish ate all the frog food. Oh. You should probably keep their food separated or something somehow, I would imagine. Time to paint the United States military in a negative light. Oh no. Oh my god. My oldest brother was in the military. He served in, he got sent to Afghanistan back when the whole thing started, after 9/11. He served in a tank crew for years. I remember we all used to write him letters and stuff and send him stuff in the mail, like care packages and things. I forget, he was there for a while. They do a thing where they give movies a shit ton of money so they don't get put in a negative light. I guess. I don't know. I don't know anything about the military, really. I just know my brother was in it. That's about as far as my knowledge goes. Alright, what are we doing? We need a bucket. I'm just glad he made it back okay. You know, it's like, I don't know if the military is good or bad. I don't really have an opinion. I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, I have like a way down to the lava that I dug before. Your dad just sits in a chair and gets annoyed at the 300 problems around his work. Dude, same. I love sitting in a chair and getting annoyed at stuff at work. That's my favorite pastime. Liquefier for the smeltery, so you can just turn moles directly into liquid form. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I just I didn't know you could do like multiple homes before. This is my first time coming over here since you told me about this set home thing. I just have to find it. Where the fuck did it go? I can't remember where it was. Okay, dude, you need to chill. I should have put a waypoint on it too, really. Okay. So from the portal... Should be up here, right? Yeah, okay, it's over here. There we go. Hello. Can you place water in the nether at all? I hear him. I don't want to get blowed up and dropped in lava. That'd be annoying. I guess if it happens, it happens. I need to set up a multi-dimensional pump, honestly. Like, I need to get an ender tank, and then put an ender tank in the nether and just have a pump with lava. But I don't know when I get the trans-dimensional stuff. Is bucket mode? I couldn't get bucket mode to work. Is there like a key or something I'm missing? Because I tried before off stream and I couldn't get it to work like a bucket. So I'm not sure how you do that. But if you know how, then by all means, let me know. It might be N. How do I look for it? Oh, search key. Why do these match none? Why would you do this to me? No, there's nothing bound to N. Try the redacted button. Oh, okay. There's no keys associated with thermal expansion. I think you're lying to me. Unless they just put the keys for thermal expansion in some other category, but I don't think so. Yeah, there's no custom key functionality for thermal expansion. So there you go. We just looked through all of it here, and none of it has to do with thermal expansion, which is what mod that item is from. So yeah, it does not have bucket mode. You made it up. Unless it's this one. Yeah, oh, you know what? Yeah, COFH. Okay, that might be it. Nothing's happening, but it could be because it's conflicting. Well, there is no button bound to N, so pressing N would do nothing. But now we can bind to the... Wait, what? There was nothing bound to N. What is it conflicting with? There's literally nothing bound to the button N. Edit NBT? Edit. That's Alt N. That's not N. That's not conflicting at all. Edit NBT. Well, I don't want to edit NBT, so. Oh, shape toggle from ore excavation is on V. Interesting. I'm gonna put that on grave, and then we'll put and then now we should be able to use V. Nothing is happening. I'm pretty sure these don't work like buckets, because I don't remember them ever working like buckets in other mod packs. Oh wait, did I? I thought I reset it. No, it's on V. See? Okay. Show conflicts. Vario on and off. What the fuck is a Vario? Is that like a weird Mario brother? Yep. Nothing. I'm fairly certain these don't have a bucket mode. Now, the tanks that do have a bucket mode are the mechanism tanks, which are not in this mod pack. I know those have a bucket mode. It says unlocked. What do you mean? It said unlocked before too. That's for like locking it from, I think, other players or something, or from like automation or something like that. And then signal is like responding to redstone signals or something. I did. It does literally nothing. We just did this. I'm sorry, but there is no bucket mode. You're gonna have to live with that fact. To make a reservoir. Yeah, but that... I can't move... This reservoir is not portable, right? Wait, are you talking about the Ender IO reservoirs? Because those... we don't have Ender IO. Oh, no, these! Okay, yeah, these are like a bucket. Yes. These are just big buckets, yeah. But they're a different thing. And that's why there's no bucket mode, because reservoirs are their own item, yeah. I don't know. I think those have a bucket mode, so technically they're kind of relevant, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. Those are the only reservoirs that came to mind. Some really good fucking music. Why is there just so much good music in video games? Like, there's just like hundreds of hours of like amazing music from video games. How do they keep doing it? How do they get away with it? Right, so we need 4 per gear, and I think we need 4 gears. Record companies are shit. Where else can music go? Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I guess when you're a talented composer and you just want to like do stuff, games are probably your best bet. Yeah. Completely forgetting about the reservoir. Such is life. Movie soundtracks are also really limiting. Like, scoring a movie, you can't just make interesting melodies and stuff because it would distract from the movie, right? So you can't exercise your chops with movie soundtracks. Movie soundtracks have to be somewhat boring, or else it just like pulls you out of the movie because you're going to be listening to the music. That's the only explanation I can come up with for why all movie soundtracks are just bad, or like not interesting. I wouldn't say bad. Bad's not fair. There are some like, you know, decent songs and stuff and like good composed music, but they're not very interesting, especially melodically. Yeah, even then, even if it's like a musical, then it's focused on singing, and like I don't really like singing. I don't know why. I've never been as big of a fan of music that has lyrics versus music that's just like instrumental. That's always been my preference my whole life. I don't know why. I just don't like lyrics. Animated movies get the best music, and you can't change. Yeah, animated movies get some really good music. We need a gear cast. We need to make a wooden gear. So we can cast it. Can we cast over the wooden gear, or does it have to be stone? I guess I'll make a stone one just to make sure. Ew, it's the gross looking one. The applied energistics wooden gear. Gross. What? Excuse me? Oh, smooth stone. Got it. Icky. Nasty poo-poo. No, I don't want that. Where is it? There's. I don't know. Smiley face. A nuclear reactor, I guess, but that's gonna take a while. I don't think that's the next source of power. I don't know. It's a good question. We're only using 5 RF a tick with this thing, so that's not a big deal. Oh, we're just now almost done with the charcoal blocks. Nice. Maybe a lot of furnace generators. I don't know. The pumpkin restaurant game. Give me the butter. No, I don't want that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about with that tree farm, right? Like, I was thinking, if I can automate trees, I can automate power. But it's really slow, and it wouldn't be feasible to expand that setup to, like, do multiple trees and stuff. We'd have to build a new auto tree chopper for every individual tree, and that's not gonna work. I mean, now that we can mine iron and stuff directly, maybe we could just do that and start pumping out block breakers and shit and just setting that up everywhere, but I don't want to do that. That would just take a lot of work and not really be worth it in the long run, I think. So we need to look at some of the other generators and see which one is, like, easy to automate. Automating food might be our best bet, honestly, with the culinary generator. Because we could probably even do some auto crafting right now. I don't know if we can make the auto crafter components for this guy, but there may be even, like, a cheaper, simpler auto crafter. Okay, there's not, but if we look at the, there is analog crafter. There it is. Yeah, so we could use these. Oh yeah, that's true. We could also use carbon and hydrogen from just melting the plants directly. I don't know if that would be more power. We could do the math real quick. Okay, so hydrogen burns for 20 ticks. 200 RF. Okay. And carbon. $2,000 RF. Okay. Okay. So we got those. And now let's look at the culinary generator. Let's pick a plant. What do you think? Maybe melon? You think melons would be decent to break and harvest and do that with? Because they drop multiple items on breakage. These give 4,800 RF for one melon slice. Oh, there's no oxygen. That's a good point. All right, yeah, I didn't even think about that. I don't think I've made carrots yet. Beta carotene. That's a lot of carbon. Wow, that's a fuck ton. Holy shit. Jesus. That's insane. Well, that's easy to make, but wow, that's a lot. Oh my lord. That's pretty epic. Beta. What are you, a beta? Oh, you can make spider eyes with those. You've obtained carrot. Carrot mail. New mail type. Carrot mail? And is it better than alpha? That fucking video. Okay, so carrot alone gives 14,401 RF per tick. So let me open up Notepad. 14,401 total RF in one carrot. Let's plant this bad boy and get another one. Carrot mail is just a low poly picture of a rabbit. Oh, yeah, that works. Sounds good to me. Is it? Carbon is 200 times 40. That's 8,000, not 80,000. No, it's 200. Oh, no, you're right, 2,000 are. Never mind, I'm stupid. It's, hydrogen was 200. That's right, I got them mixed up in my head. Numbers are hard. All right, so yeah, smelting it down is a good idea. But what do we get? It's 20%. So divide that number by 5, because 4 out of 5 times we get nothing. So let's see. It's where's the beta carotene? Let me get the beta carotene so I can get the counts. Oh, fuck. All right, we can look at it here. 40 and 56. So 80,000 plus 56 times 200. So that's 91,200 RF per tick, but divide that by 5 because we only get it 1 every 5 times. And that still averages more RF. It's 18,240. So it is worth it to melt it down. There we go. That's why you do the math. So now we need a good way to farm this, but we're rapidly approaching the point where we can make the auto farming machines. Oh, that's right, there's power drain. 100 RF per tick.